Hi, my name's Cameron Carlson with AnimeLocation.tv. I'm here at Matsuricon 2015 with Miss Cristina Vee. How you doing?
Hi, I'm really good. It's day 2 of the convention. I missed my flight yesterday, so I got here pretty late, but I'm happy to be here.
Good, we're glad to have you. Now, it's been a while since you and I have had a chance to talk. It was at Camelot Gardens in 2012. You know, that's been a lot going on, so quick run through.
So, since 2012, a lot of things have happened. Not even just career-wise, but my life-wise. I mean, I feel like there's probably been the most growth in these last 3 years and in my entire life. I've been working on a lot of new shows. I think my resume has probably doubled since then. So it's been really good. It's been probably the best 3 years ever.
Awesome. Now, Blaze Blue got its own anime project and series. How is it like working on that title, going back and reprising your mini roles, and also working at Funimation in Dallas?
You know, I was really prepared to not voice Noelle in that show because it was a Funimation project. Sometimes they don't bring over the actors. So I was really like, okay, I accept whoever gets to be Noelle. I won't be jealous. Well, I can share. But I got the call and said that we get to dub it. And actually, I didn't tell you, but we did Blaze Blue at Cup of Tea where we record the games.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't travel to Texas for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what was it like working with Funimation on the project in general? As you said, working at Cup of Tea, which I think is Sam Riegel's studio, if I'm not correct.
It's belongs to Danny and Lainey. They are amazing. They do a ton of games, Exilia, the Dead or Alive series. They're just really fun people to work with. I worked with Patrick on the project, so actually me interacting with Funimation was kind of minimal in this round, but I have worked with them before, and it is amazing. They're so chill, and it's really great to go over to Texas.
Alrighty, and you also got to be in the new version of Sailor Moon as Sailor Mars. How was it like working on it, knowing that it had 20 years of fans and 5 seasons to lean on?
Well, I grew up with Sailor Moon. I watched it religiously. I was a Sailor Moon girl when I was a kid. So it took me a long time actually to kind of believe it was really happening. I was in denial, I think, the first... Okay, here's how it happened. I cried when I got the audition, but when I was cast, I had no emotions. I was like, is this real? We'll see. And so it was actually like 3 months before I recorded after I was cast because, you know, they go through the first few episodes. But yeah, it's been really amazing. Even to this day, I'm still like, wow, I grew up loving the show and watching the show. And now I'm in that exact same show that I grew up watching on TV. So it's been really fun to go back and revisit the series. I've learned so much more about the show, and I've seen episodes I've never seen before. And I love hearing the new cast and working on Crystal as well. It's been really amazing.
Awesome. Now, do you feel you identify pretty well with Sailor Mars and her fiery personality?
At first, I actually almost did an audition for Sailor Mars because I thought I didn't fit her. And I kind of just did her audition. I was like, okay, I'll just do it anyways. And I threw it in, and that was the one I was chosen for. And after I played her after the first session, I realized, like, oh, I see why they cast me as this character. Because not only vocally does it match, but we have so many of the same personality traits. I don't think I'm as mean as she can be, but I can be pretty spunky and fiery. So, yeah, it's been great discovering her character.
Awesome. Now, you got to host the eSport IGN's IPL Seasons 4 and 5. How was it like doing that project?
So that was actually a couple years ago now. It was really amazing. At first, I didn't know what I was really getting myself into. And I kind of had to learn on the spot because I'd never done hosting before for live audience. And the audience was so receptive, and we had some really good meme-worthy moments. And I'm really glad. I hope I can do it again.
Yeah, I mean, anytime I believe anytime a voice actor is able to step out from behind the mic and in front of the mic, it gives more presence. That like, hey, we are actors. We can do other things other than do voices. So I think being able to be on stage and then presenting yourself like, hey, look, I know what I'm talking about, and on top of that, I can give you personality at the same time. So I think it works. Now, you got to also work on League of Legends with Riot Games. How's it like working with them, and how have fans reacted with your character, and do you think your fans have been playing your character quite a lot?
So Riven has been out for a while already, and the fan reaction is huge even to this day, even though it's been a few years. I hope that I get to go back and record more characters because I only had one session. I think I only recorded 2 hours for that character. Yeah, so it was just like one and done. And then a few months later, suddenly I'm getting all these new Twitter followers saying, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're in League of Legends." I'm like, "Oh, well, it's really popular. That's awesome. All right, then." So it's been great.
Yeah, I mean, because when it first started coming out, it wasn't like, it wasn't catching on, and then all of a sudden, boom, it just caught on, and it's like, okay, I guess we got a hit game on our hands, so that sounds cool. Now, how is it like working on the Netflix exclusive series, Knights of Sidonia? How is it like working on that project, considering, you had Todd in there and a couple other big major voice actors working on this Netflix series?
Well, for that character, I got to reprise my role as the clone who gets cloned a million times, and so I voiced a million characters. And that was really fun. I especially love doing Walla as my characters because everybody talks over each other at the same time. And it was just a really fun show. If you watch it, it is amazing.
Okay, but so how is it like working, though, with Netflix on that? I mean, because at the time, this is about 3-4 years ago when you did this project almost at this point, or about 2 years ago at this point. Was it last year? Okay. Well, they, at this point, they've now really started going into making full projects as a company. So what was it like working with Netflix itself rather than like as a normal distributor as Funimation or Viz or 80 or those people?
It's pretty much the same because I still work with the same directors, and I really don't have my hand in the distribution side. So for me, it was very much, it was great to meet Jack, who was from the rep from Polygon Pictures who produced the anime, and of course it was great to see it on Netflix and be able to binge watch the entire series at first. So I think it's great that Netflix is now dubbing anime. It's awesome.
I do believe that as well. Now, now that you also are now behind the glass instead and being a director, directing is a very tough job, as we've discussed last time in your interview. Do you feel your time as a director has helped you become a better voice actress and also maybe then go back in and become a better director down the road as they blend together?
Well, being a director, I'm able to see now like why people don't book jobs. And it's not because, they were horrible. It's because, this person they fit the character better. So I've been able to get out of my head a little bit about not being cast in shows that maybe I want to be cast in. I can also, because I'm an actor too, I can see what an actor needs. Like if they're feeling anxious or nervous, I hope I'm able to like calm down just a little bit to get the performance out. And I think it really has been both ways. I feel like I'm a better actor now, and I'm still learning like ways to become a better director. And I have a few projects on the pipeline, so it's good.
Awesome. And now, are there any upcoming projects you want fans to know about at this time that you're allowed to talk about? As we always know, you've got NDAs, so you can't always talk about everything you'd love to talk about.
I'm working on a show called Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. It's going to be on Nickelodeon. It is co-produced by Zagtoon in France and Toei Animation. It's a magical girl. She's a superhero and a magical girl, and she kicks butt. Her name is Ladybug. And
oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's finally going to be on TV. It's going to be on Nick. Me and Bryce star in that. So it's been really fun working on that show. Yeah.
Anything else?
What else can I talk about? Oh, Danganronpa is coming out soon. Ultra Despair Girls. I play Monica in that. I'm in a ton of things that are coming out soon, but I think those are the only two I can talk about right now.
Well, hopefully fans can look forward to those. Now, I know you have a Twitter, a Facebook, and maybe some other places people can keep up with you. And how can fans do that other than those two sites?
So, Twitter, Facebook. If you want to click on my IMDb, it really helps my ranking go up, and that helps me get jobs. Actually, if you want to do that, that'd be really appreciated. I have like 2 fan pages on Facebook you keep up on me by, but I think I check Twitter the most. So please watch my Twitter.
All right, and a final message for all your wonderful fans that might be out there watching right now.
Hey guys, thank you so much for all your support over these years. We were just talking, it's been like 9 years since I first released songs on YouTube, and my life has just changed. And I'm really grateful that I get to do what I love for a living, and I have you to thank for that. So thank you so much for watching anime and playing video games. And I'll keep doing my best. Bye!
Thank you so much.